good, everybody? It's your boy DJ SVNNY D with the V, Yee, and you are tuned in to the first episode of Yee TV. You know we had to kick it off the right way. We have a special guest join. We kind of had to pull up on him real quick. We got the producer Kangaroo in the building, but we're kind of in his building. But I just feel like we in the building though, you know.
Welcome to the Pharmacy Studio. What's going on?
How you doing though?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm close to perfect.
How many times have you seen Kangaroo Jack?
Maybe like 3 times.
3 times? What's your favorite scene?
When he took off with the money, he had the money in the couch and he was hopping.
That brings us to my next question. Have you ever had a dream of going to Australia?
Hell yeah, I plan to go.
Okay. But
Hell
to tour the wild and get in a kangaroo pouch and hop around and let her and like make beats inside the pouch. You ever thought about that?
I can't get inside the pouch like I know a lot about kangaroos like just in general, but you don't want to get in the pouch.
Why not?
It's some stuff in there. You know how when women have babies, like that's where they go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm gonna put you up on some game. Don't nobody really probably know. Like a kangaroo, a female kangaroo got 2 vaginas. So like they can stop their pregnancy and have one finish and then keep, you know what I'm saying, keep going. So like you could have like, you know how like when a woman has birth, you have like liquids and stuff that's around the baby from the sac that they in and all that other stuff. Like there's probably some of that stuff in there. You don't want to get in the pouch.
Okay, never mind. No, never hop inside a kangaroo pouch. It sounds like a good idea, but it's really not. So I'm gonna tell everybody, everybody I interview, I like to tell the story of how we met, how did we, plan this interview. So we met at the showcase, the concrete showcase, and I just, me being a social person, I'm just gonna find a way to try to network and talk to anybody. We talking, and it's actually funny because I was actually going through my DMs. Shout out Gotti one time, because it do go down the DMs from time to time. I actually got a DM from you a couple months ago. You trying to get an interview, and also with a couple of your artists. And I just told you like to send the music, but I understand, you be busy and all that stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, as a personality, I should have followed up with you, but a lot of things going on. So it's kind of crazy, hey, we here now.
Man, I'm working, man. I'm always working. Like as I guess that example is a true testament. Like I'm always, like if I ain't working for myself, I work for my squad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm definitely always working.
So talk about, tell us the story of when you broke your production cherry.
It happened when I was in high school. Yeah, it happened when I was in high school, man. I was already making beats and stuff. Now I had already I was kept contemplating like I don't know, like I just love to do it. It's fun to me, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that really consumed a lot of my time and kept me out of trouble and stuff. So I was in a band one year, and the band director, he was like,
you play tuba?
Nah, I played snare.
I was about to say it's a tuba thing, huh?
Nah. I mean, I could play it. That wasn't my thing. Drums was my thing.
Okay, so what was the last rule of the rule book? Oh, you remember the last rule?
Oh, yeah. If you don't know the rule, your head will be shaking.
Yeah. I told you, Ricky. I told you.
Nah, but the band director, he had came to me and said the band wasn't playing. So I'm like, man, why not? You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to play. So he kept just emphasizing that, and my homeboy Johnny B, shout out to Johnny B, man.
Johnny Bravo?
No. But he was telling me like some tips and stuff how to make my music more impactful. So I went home and tried some stuff, and I had played with some new beats. I had back in the day we had like the CD player, and you know what I'm saying, you listen to your
boom
beats.
box on the shoulder.
Nah, I ain't that old, nigga.
Okay.
I ain't that old, nigga. I'm still young. But yeah, I had a CD player, so they had a CD player in the other side of the band room. So I was playing music, and I was like, "Yo, check this, man! I got some new stuff." So we listening, and the band director walk in. I'm like, "Shit! Like I ain't trying to get my CD, you know what I'm saying, taken. I'm trying to listen to my beats all day long." So It's when the band director told us that the band wasn't gonna play, and he heard their music. He heard my music, and he was like, "Whose is that?" And I'm like, "Mine." And he was like, "This is actually pretty good." He was like, "We can use this for the pep rally today." And I'm like, "Nah, man, cause you gonna try to keep my CD, and I'm trying to listen to my beats. I just made these last night." So we went back and forth. I was like, "Well, if you serious, I'll let you hold it for the pep rally. But if not, like, don't tell me you gonna do it and you ain't gonna do it." He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it for real." So I gave him the CD. So I'm thinking about my music the whole time. I done forgot about the pep rally and everything. So by the time one of the last peers came, they announced it over the intercom, and everybody started going to the gym and whatnot. So I'm with my day ones, and we walk to the gym, and then I heard, I done forgot now. So I'm listening. I'm like, "Hold on, that sound familiar." And then I walk in, I'm like, they playing my beats. And like, as soon as I said that, I walked into the gym, and I panned from the top of the corner all the way across to the other side. You know how bleachers sit up real high. Every person in that place was dancing, and like, I never forget that moment. It's something about that moment. Everything like was like super real. And then when I heard Dolan White and Scooby, and they was hyped, and then they just got more live, I was like, yeah, this shit real.
Talk about the 5 artists that you have worked. Tell us 5 artists that you have worked with. For those who don't know.
What genre?
Genre? Well, around Nashville.
Oh, in Nashville or from Nashville?
From Nashville? No, just overall. Just give us 5 artists.
I don't work with just about it.
Okay, you're all right, how about this? Your top 5 artists that you have worked with.
I'm gonna say my artists.
Okay.
I'd probably say my artists. Like, I enjoy working with them really more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So, if I were to name my artists, Kobe G, Dave Lucci, Polo Stoner, and Why the Fly Guy. Well, he's not, and then the 5th one wouldn't be my artist, my little brother Bree. But yeah, I probably enjoy working with them like the most.
So what you think about the growth of Lil Bree?
The growth is like, it happens super fast. The growth is tremendous. Like it is. We done had many conversations. We done traveled. We done talked. We just vibed out, and like the growth is crazy because it's happening so fast, and it's actually like the right growth too. Because most of the time people try to find themselves in all kind of different facets of music, just period. They're just trying to find a way of what they like, and then they just go for it. But like, this is the right type of growth. Like, it represents him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody can vibe to this music. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can, like, from just listening to turning up to, you know what I'm saying, to knowing what good music is. But the growth overall is super dope, and it's rapid.
Yeah. So we gonna talk about the numbers real quick. We gotta get to the nitty gritty real quick. So just kind of creeping on the IG a little bit. But I wasn't sneaking. But I was for sure. I want you to tell us, how do you feel about your first meal? I see you had a video that had 1 million views on YouTube. So how does that feel?
That's crazy. It's crazy to know that 1 million people agree with the music that you know what I'm saying, that you produce. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Elroy the boy, man. But yeah, it's crazy. Right. It's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, that I did achieve that. You know what I'm saying, amongst working with some other great artists. And no other producer has done that.
Facts. Hashtag that on top of that.
Facts.
So you also did something for the city that, I feel like not enough artists are taking advantage of. And you gave us the cheat code on how to get on radio, or pretty much just how to get your music heard more overall. You have an interview with Dolan White on YouTube. I want you to talk about, elaborate on some of the main points of that interview.
The main points, really, the main points for me personally was to be able to ask the correct question for him to like explain in detail like what people need to know to prepare for where they're trying to go. You know what I mean? Because you can ask a question all day, but if it's not the right question, you're not gonna get the answer that you need. So really for me, it was about asking the right question so that he would, you know what I'm saying, be willing to like express and explain what I'm saying plus some. Because he's very willing to talk and he's very willing to explain. But I would say like the bigger parts of the interview would be how he feel about certain shows and stuff like that cater to Nashville artists. How, like, you know, like from him being shocked that Nashville got so much love, like knowing that Nashville will show that love. Getting to a point of him explaining his job and his role as a, you know what I'm saying, as a program director. Then on top of that, also I think one of the biggest things is him explaining and saying that he has to answer to somebody as well. Even though he's the boss, the person that is the overseer of the Cumulus radio station, period, he got to answer to them because that puts his job in jeopardy. He can't play a song that somebody's going to enjoy for 2.5, 3 minutes and him be in jeopardy of his life. Like, he worked his whole life to be in the position he's in, and people don't really see the bigger picture that way.
I see my boy Lil Bree.
Talk to him.
Okay, we got, he got Classic. With a K. If y'all know what Classic is, you know, Elroy the Boy, the million views. Oh, man. Polo Stoner.
Talk to him.
And I ain't gonna lie, he's speaking some real on it. I re-listened to it. The first time I listened to it, I kind of like, I didn't know how to really take it in. Listen again. Yeah, that thing was bumping.